Hoping you guys feel the same also and ready to learn together with the rest of the class, okay? Let's see, so without any further ado, allow me to share the material that we're going to talk about it tonight, which is chapter 15, guys, okay? Chapter 15 is talking about what is happening on the production floor, what is happening in the production floor with John, okay? So since this is a new chapter, I'm going to read it and then give the quick translation so you guys have a better understanding of this material, okay? So please listen carefully for the pronunciation and also for the intonation, okay? Before you guys turn to do the role plays, all right? To better understand the operation at Lintels, John pays a visit to the production manager on his second day at work. He tries to get some information on the manufacturing process at Lintel. Okay. Untuk memahami bagaimana operasional di perusahaan Lintel, John mengunjungi manajer produksi di hari keduanya. Okay. Dia berusaha untuk mendapatkan informasi terkait dengan proses produksi di perusahaan Lintel. Okay. Good morning, Steve. My name is John, and I'm the new person in the finance department. Good morning, John. What can I do for you? As a new person, I need to understand the operation at Lintel. So I wonder whether I can ask you some question about the manufacturing process in your department now. Hold on a second, John. Let me post this production schedule before we sit down and talk. Okay, where do you want to start? Well, you can describe the production flow in your department. The production process is based on the customer order information that I receive from the sales per department. First, we order raw materials from our suppliers. Once the materials arrive at our plant, they are transferred to the production floor where we will go through 5 different processes before they become finished goods. How many suppliers do we deal with? Are they all local suppliers? Do any materials come from overseas? We have a very limited numbers of suppliers. We deal with approximately 10 main suppliers in the US and we only have a handful of suppliers overseas. How do you control the quality of the purchased materials? One of the reasons for having a limited number of suppliers is to ensure the quality of raw materials. My quality control group works very closely with our suppliers to make sure that they meet our quality requirements. Do you maintain a high level of inventory? No, we keep a very low level of inventory. How do you move materials from one department to the next? Very easily through the material request form. If Department B needs material from Department A, it will fill out a material request form and give it to the Department A. A very simple process. How about labor? How do you calculate the labor cost? The engineering department has done a study on the production process. It has calculated the time required by each department process. So under normal situations, the actual production time of each product should be close to the estimated time calculated by the engineering department? That is right. How do you make sure that we only ship good products to our customers? We definitely do not want to send out defective products. My employees are always reminded that product quality is #1 priority at Lintel. Do they understand that they should always give their best and that defective products raise the cost of production? Yes, they perfectly understand that. As a matter of fact, our defective rate is lower than 1/10 of 1%. We are very proud of our record. How do you maintain this excellent record? We adopt a continuous improvement spirit. We evaluate our operating results very often and strive to excel in our job. And those posters on the wall also help. See the slogan, "Nothing but excellence" over there? Yes. What is good for the company is ultimately good for the employees, right? Definitely. Next question. How many production shifts do you currently have? There are two shifts. The first one is from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and the second one is from 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Do the employee earn the same hourly rate? No, the pay rate of the second shift is 10% higher than the rate of the first shift. That makes sense, Steve. I think I have enough information for now. I might come back and bother you again if I have more questions. Thanks a lot for your help. Anytime, John. You know where I am. Okay. That's the quick conversation between John and Steve, the production manager. Now allow me to quick translate it for you guys. Okay. Untuk memahami tentang bagaimana operasional di perusahaan Lintel, John mengunjungi manajer produksi di hari kedua kerjanya. Dia berusaha untuk mendapatkan informasi tentang bagaimana proses produksi di perusahaan tersebut. John berkata, "Selamat pagi Steve, nama saya John dan saya adalah pegawai baru di bagian Departemen Keuangan." Selamat pagi John, apa yang dapat saya bantu? Sebagai pegawai baru, saya perlu memahami bagaimana operasional di perusahaan Lintel. Jadi, saya berharap saya dapat mengajukan beberapa pertanyaan tentang bagaimana proses produksi di departemenmu. Baik, oke, tunggu sebentar ya John. Saya akan let me post this production. Tunggu sebentar ya John. Saya posting jadwal produksi ini sebelum kita duduk dan berbicara. Oke, and then Steve post the schedule and then he said okay John, dari mana kita mau mulai, dari mana kita akan mulai? Well, kamu bisa menjelaskan bagaimana arus produksi di departemenmu. Dan kemudian Steve berkata, proses produksi yang dilakukan itu tergantung dari informasi yang saya dapatkan dari departemen penjualan tentang pesanan pembeli. Kemudian kita akan melakukan pemesanan bahan baku dari supplier. Setelah bahan baku itu datang di perusahaan kami, kemudian akan ditransfer ke bagian produksi di mana akan dilakukan 5 kali proses yang berbeda-beda sebelum menjadi produk akhir. Dan John berkata, berapa banyak supplier yang kita miliki? Apakah semuanya itu supplier lokal atau ada yang dari luar negeri? Kita hanya memiliki supplier yang sedikit. Supplier yang di US, di dalam negeri, di US sendiri sekitar 10 supplier utama, dan kita hanya memiliki beberapa supplier luar negeri sangat sedikit. And then bagaimana kamu mengontrol kualitas dari materi yang bahan baku yang kita beli. Bagaimana kamu mengontrol kualitas bahan baku yang dibeli? Oke, one of the reasons. Alasan kita hanya memiliki beberapa supplier yang terbatas adalah untuk memastikan kualitas dari bahan baku. Tim quality control, tim kualitas kontrol kami bekerja dengan sangat baik, bekerja sama dengan supplier untuk memastikan bahwa mereka memenuhi syarat-syarat kualitas yang telah kami tentukan. Dan bagaimana? Apakah kamu mempunyai stok yang banyak? Tidak, kami hanya mempunyai stok yang sangat sedikit. And then bagaimana caranya kamu memindahkan materi ini dari satu departemen ke departemen berikutnya? Sangat mudah, hanya memerlukan sebuah form yang namanya adalah material request, adalah permintaan bahan baku, permintaan bahan. Oke, bila departemen B membutuhkan bahan tertentu dari departemen A, maka departemen B akan mengisi formulir permintaan bahan baku, kemudian memberikannya kepada departemen A. Oh, itu adalah proses yang sangat mudah, kata John. Bagaimana dengan tenaga kerja? Bagaimana cara kamu menghitung biaya tenaga kerja? Kemudian Steve berkata, departemen engineering, departemen apa ya itu? Engineering apa ya bahasa Indonesianya? Oke. Departemen engineering sudah melakukan research, oke, tentang proses produksi, dan itu telah dan proses produksi. Departemen engineering telah melakukan suatu riset tentang proses produksi yang terkait dengan waktu yang dibutuhkan oleh setiap proses tersebut. Kemudian John berkata, jadi dengan situasi yang normal, actual person time, waktu produksi setiap produk harus sesuai dengan waktu yang telah ditentukan oleh Departemen Engineering. Kemudian Steve berkata, sangat benar. How do you make sure that bagaimana caramu memastikan bahwa kita hanya mengirimkan barang kualitas yang baik kepada para pelanggan. Kemudian Steve berkata, kita sangat pasti tidak mau mengirimkan barang cacat. Para pekerja saya selalu diingatkan bahwa kualitas produk adalah prioritas nomor 1 di Lintel. Kemudian John berkata, apakah mereka memahami bahwa mereka harus memberikan yang terbaik, dan juga produk yang cacat itu akan menambah biaya produksi, meningkatkan biaya produksi. Ya, betul, mereka sangat memahami hal tersebut. Dan dalam kenyataannya tingkat barang cacat kami sangat rendah. Lebih rendah dari 1/10 dari 1%. Dan kami sangat bangga dengan dengan pencapaian ini. Dan bagaimana caramu untuk mempertahankan pencapaian tersebut? Kami menggunakan semangat continuous improvement, perbaikan terus-menerus. Kami selalu mengevaluasi semua hasil dari operasional. Kami selalu melakukan evaluasi hasil operasional secara terus-menerus dan berusaha untuk mencapai yang terbaik, strive to excel in, dan berusaha untuk mencapai yang terbaik. Dan lihat poster di tembok tersebut also juga sangat membantu. Lihat slogannya, yaitu nothing but excellent. Tidak ada yang lain kecuali excellent, yang terbaik, kayak kira-kira begitu ya, nothing but excellence. Ya, apa yang terbaik untuk perusahaan pasti terbaik untuk para pekerjanya, betul kan? Betul, sangat betul, definitely. Oke, kata Steve. Oke, kemudian John berkata, pertanyaan berikutnya, berapa banyak, shift, shift berapa banyak shift produksi yang ada saat ini? Ada 2 shift. Yang pertama dari jam 8 pagi sampai jam 4:30 sore, kemudian yang kedua dari jam 2 siang sampai setengah 11 malam. Apakah para pekerja dibayar sama setiap jamnya? Oh, tidak. Jam yang gaji untuk yang shift yang kedua itu 10% lebih tinggi dari gaji untuk shift yang pertama. Masuk akal, Steve. Saya pikir saya cukup mendapatkan informasi untuk saat ini. Saya akan kembali lagi bila saya memerlukan, jika saya ada pertanyaan lagi. Terima kasih untuk bantuanmu saat ini, Steve. You're welcome, John. Anytime, John. Ya, kapan saja, John. Kamu tahu di mana dapat menemui saya. Kira-kira begitu. What do you call the translation? So now it's your turn, guys. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 volunteers for this conversation, guys. 8. You may raise your hands. I assign the dialogue to you guys. Let's check it out. All right. Nani. I'll have Nani do John number 1 until number 4. Rosella's doing Steve number 1 until number 4. Mr. Amin doing John's number 5 until number 8. Miss Fanny is doing Steve number 5 until number 8. Lee Man doing John's number 9 until 11. Jim Lee is doing Steve number 9 until 12. I have 2 more spots available, guys. And then Jane is doing John's dialect number 12 until 16. And then 1 more spots, the last spots. Meanwhile, let me repeat again, Nani is doing John's number 1 until number 4. Rosella is taking care of Steve number 1 until number 4. Mr. Amin is doing John's number 5 until 8. Miss Fanny is doing Steve number 5 until 8. Lehman is doing John's number 9, 10, 11. Jim Lee is doing Steve number 9 until 12. Jane is doing John's number 12 until 16. 1 more spots, guys. Let's see. Oh, yes. Technique or yes. All right. Thank you for the information. Yes. Engineering. Department Teknik Rekayasa. Okay, something like that. Okay. All right, thank you for the information. Okay, one more spots available, guys. Okay, anybody interested in doing that? Okay. One more spots. Okay, meanwhile, I unmute you guys.
Good morning, Miss Susan.
Good
Good
morning. Good
evening.
morning.
Sorry.
That was
Good evening.
good morning. Good evening, Nani. I was just gonna say good morning also. Okay.
Good evening, Miss Susan.
Good evening, Mr. Amin. Nani is so into the conversation she said good morning. Oh, so funny. Okay. One more
Evening,
spot,
Susan.
guys. Good evening, Miss Fanny. Nice to hear your voice again, guys.
Good morning, Miss Susan.
Good evening, Jen. Good evening, guys. Okay. Since there's nobody else is interested, let's just start. Okay, guys. Times is yours. You may start from Nani.
Good morning, Steve. My name is John, and I am a new person in the finance department.
Good morning, John. What can I do for you?
As a new person, I need to understand the operation at Linter. So I wondered whether I can ask you some questions about the manufacturing process in your department now.
Hold on a second, John. Let me post this production schedule before we sit down and talk. Okay, where do you want to start?
Well, you can describe the production flow in your department.
The production process is based on the customer order information that I received from the sales department. First, we order raw materials from our suppliers. Once the material arrives at our plant, they are transferred to the production floor where they will go through 5 different processes before they become finished goods.
How many suppliers how many suppliers do we deal with? Are they all local suppliers? Will materials come from overseas?
Steve number 5, Mr. Amin.
Oh, it's me. I'm not John, yeah.
Yes.
I
Oh,
John,
sorry. Yes,
John.
John number 5. Yes. Steve number 5 is Miss Fanny.
Penny,
Yes, Miss Fanny. Steve.
one of the reasons for having a limited number of suppliers is to ensure the quality of raw material. My quality control group works very closely with our suppliers to make sure that they meet our quality requirement.
How do you control the quality of the purchased material?
Got John. Actually, Miss Fanny already answered that. So go ahead, Mr. Amin, to John number 6.
Okay. Do you maintain a high level of inventory?
No, we keep a very low level of inventory.
How do you move material from one department or to the next?
Very easily through the material request form. If department B needs material from department A, it will fill out a material request form and give it to department A.
A very simple process. How about labor? How do you calculate that? The labor cost?
The engineering department has done a study on the production process. Has calculated the time required by each different process.
There's no. John number 9, lean man. Okay.
So, under normal situation, the actual production time of each product should be close to the estimate time calculated by the engineering department.
That is right.
How do you make sure that we only ship good products to our customer?
We definitely don't want to send our defective products. My employer are always reminded that product quality is the #1 priority at Lintel.
Do they understand that they should always give their best and that defective products rise the cost of production?
Yes, they perfectly understand that. As a matter of fact, our defective rate is lower than 1/10 of 1%. We are very proud of our record.
Okay, 12 John. Jane.
Which one?
John's 12 until 16.
How do you maintain this excellent record?
Steve 13, huh? Nani,
Yes, miss.
Nani, go ahead. Steve number 13 until 17, okay?
13, 17, okay.
13 until 17, go ahead.
We adopt the continuous improvement spirit. We evaluate our operation results very often and strive to excel in our job. And those posters on the wall also have see the slogan, nothing but excellence over here.
Yes. Why it's good for the company is ultimately good for the employees, right?
Definitely.
Next question. How many production shifts do you currently have?
There are two shifts. The first one is from 8 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and the second one is from 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Do the employees earn the same hourly rate?
No, the pay rate of the second shift is 10% higher than the rate of the first shift.
That makes sense, Steve. I think I have enough information for now. I may come back and bother you again if I have more questions. Thanks a lot for your help.
Anytime, John, you know where I am.
All right, perfectly done, guys. Okay, let's have a little review. Okay, pay attention. Okay, guys. Let's check on Steve's dialogue number 4. Steve's number 4. Steve. Okay, quite a long sentences here, right? Okay, so let's see. Sales. This is sales instead of sales. Okay, let me see. Okay, right here. Sales. Okay, it says sales department. Okay, And then pay attention to the word processes. Yeah. Okay, since this is plural, instead of process, it says processes. Okay, 5 different processes. Okay, plurals. Now, and then let's go step number 6. Requirement. Okay, right here. Requirement. To meet our quality requirement. Requirement itu seperti kalau bahasa Indonesianya seperti persyaratan, oke, ketentuan seperti itu ya. Artinya kira-kira. And then step number 8. And also pay attention to all the plurals for the nouns, okay? Mention the S, okay, like materials, okay? Step number 8, like here, okay, this. Materials with the S, okay? And then the word is department, okay? Instead of department, okay, it's department, department, okay? Next, John's number 9. Okay. Okay, this is a passive here. Okay, so instead of calculate, we pronounce that as calculated. The estimate time calculated by the engineering department. Okay, calculated. Okay, so that's the past tense. Then we have step number 11. Step number 13. And then step number 13. And then strive to excel in our job. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Well, other than that, guys doing great. Okay. Let's move on to some of the phrases and then idioms that we need to pay extra attention. Okay, right here, let me share a different one. I believe Mr. Tony already sent it to you guys, okay? Okay, let's check this one. Okay, so right here, we have the phrase, okay, idiom, okay? Pay a visit means to visit somebody, to go somewhere to spend time with or to visit, okay? Jadi to pay a visit itu seperti mengunjungi ya bahasa Indonesianya. And then get some information meaning to find information or to get facts, okay? And that's an idiom, okay? Untuk to get some information maksudnya dalam bahasa Indonesia kira-kira mendapatkan informasi, okay? What can I do for you? Apa yang dapat saya bantu? Kayak dalam bahasa Indonesianya kira-kira begitu. Biasanya diucapkan oleh para pekerja yang di toko, yang especially somebody who trying to sell you something. Okay, what can I do for you? Okay, oh I need these shoes a size 40 like that. Okay, all those salesperson is gonna say that words. Okay, apa yang dapat saya bantu? Okay. Or in other you can use what can I help you, how can I help you, okay? And then the next one is I wonder whether. It's usually to ask somebody for something or to suggest something, okay? Sometimes they use if or whether. Those are interchangeable, okay? But there is a whether when you use it to, you use the whether when it's refer to a choice or alternative, okay? And then if we were using to establish a condition, okay? Read more on that, and then also I put the examples there, okay? Now hold on a second means dalam bahasa Indonesianya itu kira-kira sebentar ya, okay? Request to wait for a short time before continuing with a conversation or a task, okay? Let's see the example. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that. Please hold on a second while I look it up. Please hold on for a moment while I locate the reservation, okay? Next, what do you want to start? Where do you want to start? It means that you have a lot of things to say and then or to explain to someone is so detailed that you don't know where to start off, okay? Karena banyak yang harus dijelaskan sehingga seseorang itu tidak tahu bagian harus memulainya dari mana. So they're gonna say this sentence, okay? Where do you want to start? Okay. Now the production process adalah it's an essential part of the business or the process of turning the raw materials and into the finished product. Okay, adalah proses produksi bagaimana seperti di dalam suatu perusahaan, yaitu memproses bahan baku kemudian menjadi produk akhir. Okay, raw materials adalah bahan baku yang digunakan oleh suatu perusahaan. Okay. Usually like unprocessed, and then such as like raw latex, crude oil, cotton coals, or etc. Finished goods adalah products that have passed on completed and manufacturing but not yet sold or distributed to the final consumer adalah produk akhir, okay? Produk akhir yang telah diolah yang siap untuk dijual kepada pelanggan, okay? Limited numbers meaning small in amount or number, okay? Jumlahnya terbatas, okay? Kira-kira bahasa Indonesianya begitu. A limited number of tickets will be on sale from tomorrow. Approximately, it is used to show that something is almost but not completely accurate or exact or roughly, okay? Approximately dalam bahasa Indonesianya itu kira-kira approximately, kira-kira. Oke, dalam bahasa Indonesianya kira-kira. Oke, the trips takes approximately 2 hours. Perjalanan tersebut membutuhkan waktu kira-kira, oke, 2 jam. Oke, overseas adalah in or to a foreign country or especially one across the sea. Oke, dalam bahasa Indonesianya luar negeri ya. Spend quite a lot of time working overseas. And then next we have quality of control group, okay? A team of people who enforces the quality control requirement adalah suatu tim yang terdiri beberapa orang yang tugasnya adalah memastikan kualitas produk sesuai dengan ketentuan yang telah ditentukan oleh perusahaan. Okay, work closely with means to collaborate with someone as a team. Bekerja sama dengan seseorang sebagai tim ya. So she works very closely with Bruno. They work together on lots of projects. Meet the requirement means to satisfy the condition. Okay, meet requirement means memenuhi persyaratan, ketentuan yang telah ditetapkan. Okay, this grade of numbers does not mean all requirement. Lynn did not meet the requirements for this position. How about labor? Okay, it is used when asking for information or an opinion on something. Okay, usually how about your company? How about labor? Okay, bagaimana dengan tenaga kerjanya? Okay, menanyakan sesuatu informasi terkait dengan tenaga kerja. Then next. Do a study or conduct a study, okay? It's a systematic process of collecting and analyzing data to investigate a particular phenomenon, interpret its underlying patterns, and draw conclusion or prediction about it. Maksudnya dalam bahasa Indonesia secara singkat adalah melakukan riset, okay? Research, okay? Riset, okay? Melakukan bagaimana dilakukan suatu riset dengan mengambil data, kemudian dianalisa, kemudian dilakukan interpretasi data-data tersebut dan dilakukan kesimpulan dari data tersebut, dari kesimpulan atau prediksi atau perkiraan. Okay. Excuse me. Next, we have that is right, meaning that's correct, and or I agree. Okay, when you agree, you can say, oh, okay, that is right. Means you agree with the statement. Okay, example here. Are you leaving early? That is right. I have to go now. So you were classmates. That is right. Okay. Next, make sure, establish that something is definitely so, confirm, ensure that something is done or happens. Make sure dalam bahasa Indonesianya kira-kira untuk memastikan, okay? Go and make sure she's alright. He made sure that his sons were well educated, okay? Next, defective products. Ada produk yang cacat yang tidak sesuai dengan ketentuan produksi. Okay, means product which are found to contain a manufacturing fault or otherwise not meeting the requirements detailed in the quality standards. Okay, jadi barang yang cacat yang tidak sesuai dengan ketentuan yang telah ditentukan. Tetapkan. Okay, number one priority when a group of person cares about one thing over all others, that's the top priority. Number one priority maksudnya prioritas nomor satu. Okay? Jadi suatu hal itu dipilih sebagai prioritas pertama. Okay? After the flood, finding a place to live became their number one priority. Okay? Give one's best, meaning to perform a task as well as possible. Okay, or we have the synonym here. Okay, do one's best, give full measures, or go all out. Okay, maksudnya give one's best maksudnya berusaha yang sebaik mungkin. Okay, maksudnya dia seseorang itu melakukan segala sesuatu itu try their best, okay, like that, okay. And then next, as a matter of fact, okay, dalam bahasa Indonesia kira-kira kenyataannya, okay, dalam bahasa English is meaning it's in reality, or to introduce a statement that gives more details about what has just been said, or an explanation of it, or something that contrasts with it. Okay. As a matter of fact, I was talking to him this afternoon. Okay. Next, strive to make great efforts to achieve or obtain something. Okay, maksudnya berusaha semaksimal mungkin untuk mencapai sesuatu. Okay. National movements were striving for independence. Berusaha. Okay. Next, we have production shift. Is the plan for the production staff operation usually enacted on a daily or weekly basis. It designates who is working when and as well as who is taking breaks. Okay. Production shift. Okay. Jadi itu jadwal kerja ya yang terkait dengan bagian produksi yang biasanya ditentukan berdasarkan secara harian maupun secara mingguan, okay? Yang ditentukan, okay, seseorang itu bekerja dari jam berapa sampai jam berapa, kemudian kapan dia akan mengambil istirahat, jam istirahatnya kapan, okay? That's the shift, okay? Now, pay rate is the rate of pay per period of work or unit of production, okay? Ini adalah pay rate itu maksudnya tingkat upahnya berapa sih? Tingkat bayaran gajinya berapa? Yang biasanya diukur untuk bagian produksi ya, diukur itu berdasarkan jam kerja ataupun berdasarkan unit yang dihasilkan. Okay? Maksudnya unit produk akhir yang dihasilkan. Okay? So there are two different kind. Okay? The hourly or the final products they made. Okay? Next, we have that make sense, means to have a clear meaning. Okay? To be easy to understand. Okay? Okay, to make that makes sense. Maksud, oh ya, sangat jelas ya, yang masuk akal. Okay, dari bahasa Indonesia kira-kira demikian. He was sitting there saying, yes, the figures make sense. Okay, make sense ya, masuk akal. Bother someone means to annoy, give problem to cause unease, anxiety, or worry in. Okay, his little sister keep bothering him for candy. Okay, bother someone maksudnya mengganggu sehingga membuat seseorang itu menjadi tidak nyaman. Okay, kira-kira demikian. And that's it. That's the last of the explanation of the expression of these chapters. Okay, really easy to understand. I believe you guys can do that. Okay, now and then if you need to understand more, you should have the PDF and then try to review again. Okay, now let's move on to our conversation here again. Okay, there. So we finished with the expression. Let's move on to the question and answer practices. Okay, give me 1 second, okay? So we have question and answer. I'll have you guys do it in pairs. Give me 1 moment. We have 10 question and answers here. I need some volunteers to do this. All right. Let me pull it up first. Okay, so question number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's 10, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold on. One second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4 will be done by Mr. Amin, and then Miss Fanny do the answer number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then next 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 question will be done by Jim Lee, and the answer is done by 5, 6, 7, 8 done by Jane. Okay, let me repeat again, guys. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4 by Mr. Amin, answer by Miss Fanny. 1, 2, 3, 4 answer, and then Jim Lee is doing 5, 6, 7, 8 question and answer by Jane 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then I have 2 more, guys, and then questions number 9, 10 by Nani, and then answer by, okay, 1 more. Okay, we'll figure out. Okay, let me unmute you guys. I have 2 more for you guys to do. Another volunteer, okay? Okay, meanwhile, you may start then. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Where do you receive raw material?
We have a
Miss Fanny?
receiving. We have a receiving dock in the back of the building.
How do you move heavy product around?
We use a forklift to move heavy products around.
Do you package the good in-house?
Yes, we package the products ourselves.
How do you ship our product to the customer?
We use a shipping company.
How do we make our products?
We use an automated system to make our products.
Who take care of quality control?
We have a quality control department.
Who is in charge of the production department?
Steve is in charge of the production department.
How many inventories do we carry?
We carry a very limited amount of inventories.
When are your employees required to work overtime?
Jane, go ahead. Answer number 9 and 10. Oh, okay. Jane. All right, there you go.
Overtime is required when there is a possibility of running behind schedule.
How do you reduce downtime?
By taking good care of our equipment and by keeping track of our inventory level.
All right, perfect. Okay, Nani, this word here is reduce. Okay, reduce. How do you reduce downtime? Okay, reduce
How do you
meaning
reduce
mengurangi. Okay, perfect. Okay, bagaimana kamu mengurangi downtime itu seperti pada saat perusahaan mesin mengalami kerusakan. Okay. Saat mesin mengalami kerusakan tidak dapat dilakukan proses produksi sehingga tidak ada barang yang bisa diproduksi. That's called downtime. Okay. So that's why how do you reduce your downtime? By taking care of all the equipment so it doesn't get broken all the time, and then by keeping track of our inventory level, and then selain itu juga selain untuk taking care of melakukan mungkin maintenance of the equipment, okay, peralatannya juga dilakukan tracking. Jadi ada pencatatan bagi stoknya, okay, stok barang entah itu bahan baku atau bahan produk akhir. Okay, that's how they explain. Okay, and then also I always like to remind you guys, when you see the nouns atau kata benda jamak, okay, the plurals for the noun, okay, plural nouns, okay, always remember guys, okay, where do you receive new materials with the S, okay, and then products, okay, remember that guys, products. Do you package the goods in the house? Okay, remember that, goods. Okay, and then let's see what else. S. Okay, how much inventories? How much inventories? Inventories. Okay, S, another one. And then when are our employees? Is again, yes. So all that, pay attention to the plural nouns, okay, because that really matters, guys, okay. Okay, so that's very good of that, perfectly. Now we move on to comprehension test, okay guys. This comprehension test we might do it next week, we have only 2 minutes left, okay. So I need you guys to do this comprehension test on your own first, Okay, and then we try to discuss together next week. Okay, guys. After comprehension test, we have until number N, and then after that we do the discussion based on your experience. Okay, and then maybe you have all this knowledge, experience, all the information about this discussion thing based on your life. Okay, everybody has those different answer on the discussion. Okay, and then when you do the discussion, that's the time when you try to elaborate different grammars into the sentences like that. Okay, guys. All right, so and then the grammar that we'll do for these chapters is about adverbs. Okay, adverbs. Okay, I'll send the PDF for the grammars and then also the exercise in the following week. Okay, I think this chapter is not that long. Yes, it's really short, okay, because it's only talking about adverbs. Okay, then that's enough for today, guys. Okay, please share a little bit, allocate your little time in this week to try to review again. Okay, that way you can remember all these idioms and phrases that you may use in your daily life. Okay, guys, and then be useful for you guys. All right, thank you for joining the class tonight, guys.
Thank
It's
you,
really
Miss
nice to see you
Susanna.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
again.
And
Okay, I'll see you
Thank you,
guys
Susan.
next week.
Next week.
Bye, guys. Stay healthy.
Bye.
Bye.